There's a very heavy mid setup as well. If you dare go mid now, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, I actually think they're gonna split B here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, Equal's going to be first contact. They might want to
Lots
run
of
boost.
CCs.
Yeah, too many. This is 4 mid. This is unusual here.
Oh, it's gone very well to start off for GamerLegion. 3 for 1. And there's more to be done. Equal down and out. Nice recovery from Yuri. Armored P250. He'll have to do the rest of the heavy lifting as there's more fights to be had. Serato does not want to lose his life and gets even harder for Yuri now. This has just been deathmatch. No objective play. I say that as Yuri is going to start heading in towards that A site. A race against Neerlin.
Tough task to get the bomb down here. Isaac from Cat's a problem too. He's not going to be able to plant here at all. He's just pinned in. Yuri. It's P250. You're going to have to do an awful lot. 20 seconds left. That first is hit.
Yeah, he's still got a little bit of time to try and isolate these duels. It's that P250. One shot in the right place. Could be the
got 5 bullets.
clutch. 5 bullets, 2 to find in only 10 seconds. Oh. That's all of his bullets. Oh. Okay. He milked it. He made the most out of that situation.
Lads, what do you make?
Yeah, that fact. I always find myself sometimes saying, they both know. Everyone knows, you know. And then, well, Hart, he's taken the first shot into this B take. Vault to be tested as well. Segregated from the pack is Yuri. Yeah, he's ahead of the Flames. It's ballsy. And by smoking on Kitchen, this really falls to Vault's FAMAS for the moment at least. Oh, pushing the smoke. That's ended in a disaster for Kios. And yeah, Yuri, a bit of a one-man band with the boys behind him. Serato and Art have found one each. That's the first round for FURIA. Nice and convincing.
I would yell safe now.
You would.
Oh, to taunt the opponent.
No. To the team.
Oh, I thought, okay, never mind. I thought maybe after a round like this, you got the side for free to be yelling to the opponent to go for the save. They're not going to get away with it. Straight into Cello. Might be good for the second here. Acor just around the corner, and well, he is going to get away with it.
Someone has to be the space taker, and I'd rather it was Art than anyone else.
Yeah, good point. And I am glad he got away with that opener, right? Because that sets the tone here for FURIA. If Art is feeling good to go for these opening moves, he is going to open up a lot of rounds. Yeah. Really rolling back the years here, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, I remember watching that.
This is difficult now. 20 seconds. They have to go.
Yeah, let's see what they've got for us. It's already looking very good for GamerLegion. Acor started this, and it looks like his teammates will finish. Kios finds a pair of frags. Yuri with 10 seconds. We've seen this before, and the pistol hasn't got any time. Just going to look to try and maintain and hold on to that AK if he can.
Okay, I need to pick your guys' brains about a few more things then. So earlier in the day, FURIA, when they were playing against Greyhound, they did a lot of the late pinches like they did there. It wasn't on Mirage, but it was on Inferno. Okay.
So like maybe like a CT equivalent, we haven't got a word for it yet, but a CT equivalent of flight paths in terms of like reactions to execute.
Yeah.
Well, they're in the side.
Oh, a lovely double out of Neerlin. They thought they overlooked it, and a double on triple.
They're pinned inside now. Fallen's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah,
that's the bomb.
Really up the creek without the paddle. He's hit some crazy shots. Mirage is where he does some of his best work. Fallen's about to be cleared out, but he nails the first. Any more where that one came from? Gabriel Toledo taken down. Bomb is loose. Round is surely theirs unless Yuri can cook up something crazy. Smoke jungle's not bad. That obstructs Acor or sends him forward. He opts for the latter. There's information flowing. Damage inflicted, but that's the frag you needed to see. Serato up against 3.
It's the man for it.
Good first. There's grounds for another hit. He's not in a hurry this time. Serato deadly with this AK. Oh, but Acor's ready today. Oh, it's Vault. God, my eyes really do need testing.
Bought an MP9 to farm a bit, so he gets an AWP. It can be both good and bad, but like...
Oh, now it's bad.
That's bad.
Like, I think you should just go for the AWP and play the round very safe, so you don't have to spend money on it next round, because like obviously you don't want to play a round just to not like... Yeah, to die, basically.
Right? Sure. That. Yeah, okay, right, because otherwise you'd just be throwing it away next round.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh!
That's a good one.
You don't get many of those. Double. HE.
Problem solved, I think. Okay, well, there was issues for a moment here. Yuri, what can you get done with this P250? I'm going to say not an awful lot. Justify the investment that was just made from the FURIA boys?
If he had one more kill, I think it would, because then they would have to rebuy 2 rifles. Very good setup on A here as well.
This is the gift of having an early 4v5, isn't it, for the CT side? I say that as it's equalized. Cello, he's on the way in. Fallen's hit one. It's up to Neil. A lot of pressure on his shoulders, but he nails another onto Fallen. A one-on-one for Kios. Cello up against him, looking to plant We'll get it down in time, extends the clock. Kios, look at him, just wants the frag, wants the fight. One-on-one, who is better? It's Cello with 3. And FURIA, they flipped the script. They needed that round, and they've got it. Thanks to Cello.
Where did that one go wrong, do you think, lads?
I think they lacked some plans when they actually did come. I don't think they planned that. So I don't think Vault communicated that Neelan should peek from default when he got the contact. Because there was no reaction from it. I think Neelan would have had a free, but he's not gonna stay BFs there. Like,
just caught a nade, and actually it gives them GamerLegion a nice advantage. Let's see if FURIA can once again turn this 4v5 on its head. Oh, big find from Fallen. Isaac. Information flows now. Fallen knows that they did push B apps.
Should be a freebie.
Oh, really? It is.
Those are the stressful ones for a coach, I bet. When you're watching that and the bullets aren't landing, you're like, please, just please.
Oh, okay. Acor's definitely on one today. Got a lot to prove. Qualification and elimination. That's when you really have to step it up. Neelan is doing just that. And they do manage to convert an 8. They'll be leaving with at least 8. A successful CT campaign already. He's probably calling for help. Vault as well from short side's going to have to try and catch them on the cross. Oh, Isaac, get the nades away. Might be good, but he's lost his teammate. This is awkward now. Acor does manage to stop the plant. And that will slow things down, you'd imagine. But you put so many pennies into this one, FURIA. You can't afford to let this go. And they won't. Cello wins his duel in mid. And it does seem like brute force a success. Unless? Ecor's still having a look.
Oh, I think you should reconsider this GamerLegion. Maybe not anymore.
Maybe not anymore. Pushing the issue. Kit is there. And now maybe they have changed their mind. No, not sure. Well,
Pretty
half
committed
gone on
here.
that
They're going to
bomb.
go for this.
And that's the fight he was waiting for. Stubborn swaps to the rifle now. Need one in the apps. Need to clear it through. Oh, and they know where K-Serato is. They're retaking. It's light on time. If he could just hit the AWP shot. If they could just hit the AWP shot. Okay, Neelan hits it. Do they have the kit? The molly's on the bomb.
It's going to be close. This is going to be real close. They should have it.
I think he's got it. Oh, a retake. One to remember for GamerLegion.
They snatched that away, and when it stays quiet like that and you're in FURIA's position, the anxiety starts to grow. Are they coming? Are they not? Are they just fishing? Are they looking? And then you overstep the mark and you flub that one. This should be the round every day of the week, it felt like.
Yeah, I actually think GamerLegion should have saved here.
That's what yeah, because their money wasn't great either.
Oh.
What a risky maneuver to go for, considering the circumstances of what available. It wasn't the full all, wow, it was close enough. With change, I think Alex put it. So the rifles are back out. FURIA aggressive. No, not FURIA. GamerLegion straight up mid. Fallen's going to take the opener. Kios is going to get one back as the trade. And Kios just standing and delivering 2 kills for him. They just want a biff. A nice pace change. You're not going to let FURIA play their game.
Yeah, whatever plans FURIA had off spawn, it's changed now. Yeah, Isaac was a beast on that overpass with his timings.
But just to have full B-Apps info is such a luxury. It's insane how much space it actually gives you. Well, that's given over and there's no rotation point available. Yuri could actually get so deeply entrenched here if he wants to stretch the legs. That molly will allow him to push even further forward.
Bomb will go down. Do they really go for another one of these? Man, disadvantage.
I don't think so.
Surely not. Yeah, not anymore. Art reveals himself for a second. And Volt's going to try and hold on to what he can.
This is a good call, all things considered.
You could tell they were gunning for him. Oh, and Neelan, he oversteps the line.
Oh, no.
Isaac couldn't hit their head. Their back was turned. It got messy. Has Acor got anything more for us on that
Turns into
one?
a mini-game now, Alex. It's called Hunt Acor. We know he has an AWP. We can take this away. Their loss bonus going into the last round of the half is only 1900, so don't worry about the plan. Just worry about ripping this out of Acor's hands. Good luck.
Yeah, GLHF here, Acor. Oh, I would have loved that one. 360 as well for style points. Oh,
Out of
no.
bullets.
Needs to reload. Oh, surely, yeah, knife out. He's coming for you. No AWP for you. And another round for FURIA. They've really recovered this half.
I think FURIA is most happy because I actually think GamerLegion played the most of the rounds pretty good.
Okay.
But there was the first Byron we talked about where they pushed apps. That was a pretty good round for GamerLegion. You should have won that, but
Oh, that's
FURIA
right, yes.
won all the key duels and
Like-
the clutch, one-on-one clutch.
Yeah, with Cello, that's right.
Yeah. I think, yeah, FURIA is most happy here.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely. Well, 9-6. FURIA are going to be happy with that. Recovered half, first map of this do-or-die game. Join us after the break as we wrap up Group A.
So they're literally just in float. This is very curious. Cello has a flash to try and help. Here they come.
Cool.
Well, I've never seen this on Mirage. You used to do that on Inferno sometimes.
Vertigo as well.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're into the site. They've lost their initial defender.
Everybody's here, though.
Everyone's here. There's the speed by which the multitudes of FURIA are coming in, but Glocks are connecting. Fallen continues to try and hit some shots, but straight through the smoke. Volts screwed the pooch.
And won the round.
FURIA. Or screwed the Panther, rather.
And we were talking about how good Quesarado is in the pre-match, talking about being a beast. He's one of the highest rated players in the tournament so far. He's only got 3 kills to his name.
Yeah, and Kios has been hitting every shot he takes. He's having a great time.
It's pretty nice to have double scout on B. When they're splitting B. That's pretty good.
It's working. It's paying off. The damage is coming through.
2 of them limping now. Kios and Volt have both been brought low. Just need to see those Deagles finish the job. They're hitting the shots. It's 2 on... Oh, make it 3 on 4. Nealon, though. Nealon's flanking. They're so distracted. They're just trying to bait for this flank. Nealon. Oh! Quesarado catches him. And it looks like FURIA have done enough. Volt thrust into an uncomfortable clutch. Yuri comes from behind. And FURIA make that second round count.
But they're going to feel rotten about this. We just lost to 2 scouts on the B site. Really?
Yeah, and it looked like it was, like you said, you know, they hadn't done enough damage early.
I can't believe he turned around. Where did that premonition come from?
Yeah, right.
Literally just as we said it, it kind of feels like we just gave him, telepathically gave him the info.
Under the collar, like,
was that our
me?
fault?
I don't think
so. That is wild scenes.
As Fallen prepares himself for battle, fresh magazine in the AWP, smoke towards CT, and here we go. He nails the first shot. Kios down and out. Now Yuri's tested. A good find. Volt puts him down. A shallow grave as Fallen pushes the CT smoke and smacks another. Isaac caught midair. Good spam. The tracer's enough for Nealon, I guess. He's found him all the same. 3 on 3 now as the bomb will be going down shortly. Nealon looking to do so as Fallen hits another. FURIA pulled into an advantage for this retake. Cello coming in from jungle side. Volt approaching for that first engagement.
Did he spot him Tetris, though?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh. Oh, he does now. Nealon nails it against the AWP. Can Nealon come up clutch with another pair of frags required? Playing out Tetris. Eats the flashbang. 2 closing in on him. They're try and strike in unison. More utility. They know where he is. The smoke's on the bar, but he's got the first and isolating these duels beautifully as Nealon clutches up against FURIA despite all of that hard work from Fallen. The job is done.
Sitting it.
The job is done. The round is won.
Oh, Gary can't believe it. And you can understand why. You could tell how much time was left, Alex. You had the perfect finger on the pulse there.
Yeah, he goes underground.
Yeah, Kiars could be dead to this. Oh, yeah, perfect find from Cello. That, believe it or not, is the first frag of this round. We've got 30 seconds now, and the rest added to the naughty list. Oh, GamerLegion shut down upon arrival. A double from an MP9 out of Yuri. That's going to definitely help them.
Because a lot of calling is like quite flow-based, right? We've conditioned them here, and now we want to hit this part of the map. Do you think that GamerLegion have a way to respond to the territory they just lost, or? But it's definitely not going to get you kills against AK-47s in your face.
Especially when they're, you know, professional AK-47s. They're not going to give you much time to react. And yeah, never mind, not even an AK. A Galil has taken down the B defender, and Volt's found another one. That was on A. Do they pivot the bomb? It looks like Nealon is. So Acor, he's starting to moonwalk away. Now Fallen, rock and hard place. Do they want to overrun the AWP?
They have to now.
Incendiary's good. And ahead of him, ooh, misses his chance. Volt is ahead. Towards the bench position, trying to close the gap, trying to force the fight. Fallen nails him as he tries to bait the shot. 10 seconds now. This is awkward for GamerLegion as Fallen's hitting every shot he takes. 8, 7, 6, 5. He can't do anything. Cello catches him from short, and we are tied up after what was a dominant start. 7-2 to start off proceedings here, and now all tied up 12 each.
Cello's not that far away. He can easily get to jungle.
Oh, beautiful. But still he goes down. Nealon full blind, a white screen. He still posts the headshot. Quesarato's in trouble. Art bails him out initially. And Nealon trying to lead by example. Trying to get across. He doesn't have the health now. He hasn't got the head. And now just a big frag back from Isaac.
Bomb's in the worst spot here.
The time is against them. It's so awkward. How are you supposed to plant? CT needs to be held, and Acor has to nail this shot. Acor cannot afford to miss. And he's down. The round is Furia's. 14 in the bag for the Brazilians.
Oh, that plant would have meant so much. They're just under the 4K mark under most of them. So that's Galil's instead of AKs with U2. I would say they have to buy here. You don't want to be trying to play for 15. Why would you even take an eco? Yeah, of course, get the guns out. Oh, I don't even like the purchases I've seen immediately. Look, boys, what do you make of this?
Yeah, let's see what they're gonna do here.
This is crazy. What are you meant to do with only 2 flashes of smoke
One
and a
entire
molly?
nade set on one person.
This is insane.
They did a window smoke, and then that's the rest.
Split A.
This quick on this. Yeah, Acor, he's just taking engagements, fighting up short. Oh, of course! Of course! Oh, just like that, you win the round. Just do the AK strat.
All the nades have been used. Very well.
Very efficient
Yeah,
stuff.
very
They
efficient.
didn't waste any money whatsoever. Nobody died.
Guys, can we do that one again?
Everything back to normal.
Just go
Don't
kill.
buy nades now. We don't need them.
Yeah, right.
Leave them in small. Actually, leave them in the bank balance. It's all good. I always bar up. I always take the benefit of the doubt with the players, and it turns out most of the time they did just miss it.
Oh, this is perfect. Caserato's a distraction, and Cello will likely finish him off as well, just like that. Furia, they respond in kind, and as you discussed, with 5 alive, it's up to Kios to try and do some damage. He's got 35 seconds, but he doesn't have the health, especially with the HE softening him up further. Gary's really getting pumped, as they know 1 round is all it takes to get that lead.
Final timeout for GamerLegion. They came through quick, didn't they?
When the comeback was starting, they didn't want to call a timeout
Yeah.
to give the team another one. Oh, Acor, pixel perfect in the AWP jaw.
It's a big scalp to find, but again, they know that aren't AWP likely in play here.
It's just like you know it's gonna happen. No.
Poor Cello. Oh, and it gets worse.
This is rough.
The money's still not great, though, for Furia.
No, they're gonna be so bad.
This is looking like overtime. Deliver a lot, only with 9. But we did see him get a lot of info, a lot of space in the first half towards B, which helped them convert a couple of rounds. On the other side, Caserado has been able to get himself in the game, but it's Art at the tippy top of the scoreboard yet again. 25, 22 for Yuri, 16 for Fallen and Cello, and then Caserado with 15 kills. 35.
Who takes first contact? Oh, the flash. Is that a flash?
No.
Oh, he's got 1 and 3 guns sound off. 3 ramp, they say. Maybe enough of a distraction for Kios, as that's only the 1. Vault good for it. Kios contributes. Art is gone. Can GamerLegion force overtime? It's going to be brute force at this point. 4 versus 3. They still need to plant. GamerLegion, the bomb is against them.
No, they don't know about
Vault
Chino.
needs to get it done. 10 seconds if they could just destabilize it. That's the bomb, and surely that's the round. Mirage, it's Furious.
No.
What?
What?
No, they killed them.
What? What? Why? They denied the plant. What?
I thought that's when we're knife out in
Running
CT.
away. They can't. There was what, 8 seconds
Can I
left. The
have
bomb
that
gets
one
struck.
again?
We need that one again.
Who was the guy? So
25,
Cello couldn't
9,
do anything,
8.
right?
Cello has to stay. 8 seconds. They don't need a pick now. Nobody needs to be fighting. Oh.
Frothy cappuccino.
Oh, no.
It's Fallen who died to Acor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fallen was trying to help him out and bail him out of the situation. Oh, my
He
God.
showed just a tiny bit too much.
He's not happy about that.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's gonna sting.
Ooh. Well, we are in the first round of overtime,
Yes,
guys.
we are.
Okay. Let's see. Fallen. Redemption. Nails it. Forward position in the Palace. Acor looking for a response. They will flash him Molotov and reposition that AWP. He's gotten away.
They walked into the stack and still somehow walked away with the round. That is insane.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 seconds left as the bomb gets stopped. Buddy, I cannot quite believe that. I thought we were done.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, when the bomb goes down with 5 seconds left.
Everyone's running away.
Oh,
Okay.
Acor, I mean, we should be singing his praises. The fact that he kept fighting.
Yeah, it
Tooth
was
and nail,
a
right?
pretty good shot also.
Yeah.
That was a very good shot.
Try and get this bomb down, but they're worried about a close A ramp player. Can
Yeah,
plan
maybe.
open towards connector.
Makes for that flashbang and strikes, but doesn't find lethality. Nealon has
He
coming
can
in
stay here. They've got to deal
behind
with it.
enemy lines. They're trying to flush him out. Oh, he nearly found another. GamerLegion, though, with the bomb ticking, there's certainly grounds for this to be their round. Maybe not anymore. With the nade perfect on the nose of Acor, it puts Isaac into the clutch. 3 looking for him. Time-sensitive mission here for Furia, but just like that, they'll take the first.
Still trying to settle in from that last round.
Yeah,
all right. So once we make it to overtime, gentlemen.
That particular exchange with K-Serata.
Are you really staying?
Oh, another nade. He's definitely catching them. Still takes one with him, but Fallen will eventually. Oh! Find another double from Fallen. And Volt probably tutting his tongue, punching his desk. He waited so long, and so did Fallen.
No,
That's it. Nothing too
Maybe,
serious.
It can hurt you if you play the double up in the first round.
Nade good. 28. GamerLegion and this clock. Nice from Neerland. Does take down that AWPer. Now do you think they can get into that site? The flash was good. Trying to stop that plant. Getting sensitive now. Isaac with that decision to make. When will I get this bomb down? Now looks great. Volt. Only the one. K-Serata from the CT boxes. Nails 2. With the bomb now down, it's up to these two. 2-on-2. A very high stakes game. Will Furia have a spotless CT half here on OT? Trying to play for each other, flashing for each other.
Cello has a molly.
Yeah. Cello will likely molly this default one.
Missed it.
Out. He's got a safe spot. That's really uncomfortable now. You'd think that would have guaranteed the frag to swing onto K-Serata. AWPer misses his chance now. Acor. Oh, re-peaks. It all falls to Isaac. If he could just deny. But they're going to overlook it because of the molly. No, they're not. Cello pulls home 18.
But this is, Neelan again gets that space, right? And this is all, is this through the team play that you were talking about on the couch, Burrup? Because there's a nade, then there's a next jiggle, then there's like a flash. It always feels like there's a team element in the way that, even though they lost the round, that they approach that scenario.
Yeah, definitely. I think all the rounds they've been playing, they've really slowed it down. This round as well, after Chaos went up connector and they're stuck like 2 ramp, 2 in Palace, they still slow down the ramp and make space for Neelan to go back and lurk underground with like a proper plan.
We talked about the fundamentals being good, the team play being good, and Chaos is having that pop-off game, but it's not enough to make up for the issues, and that feels like the final blow here. There's just no way.
No, this is going to be hard for the CTs. They don't even have a smoke for the retake or anything. Like
Look at that. Look at that. You can see T open and down goes Acor. This looks like 2 frags away from Furia taking their map pick. In a game for survival, he does damage. Didn't finish it off onto the planter. Volt now noted. Not long for this world. It's only Neerland up against 5. The 1v5 from Neerland. I think they're asking too much of him. Already been chipped away at. And Gary just patiently waiting to celebrate with his squad. And there it is. Furia, they take their map. Convincing in the end on overtime. And now I can step into the club with Borup and Castle.
Overpass coming up next.
Now they go. Contact walk. Cello pillar. Util through. No resistance. Bodies though in that pit side. You need to clear it out. These are the engagements. You've got to win. Isaac does start with a bang. Volt and Acor as well. GamerLegion. Light work.
Yeah, you don't see many pistols like that. A very basic execution, just eradicating the risk towards short, the Molotov there, then flashing their way in towards the B bomb site. Might as well suggest to be force buying in that second round, as you would expect. Let's get herself a nice little shot there towards Acor. Still with 100 HP as well, 750 in the bank account. But the round is going in favor of GamerLegion. We'll see if K-Serata can make another dent.
Ooh. He's looking sharp, looking crispy. There's another one.
Wait!
Blink and you'll miss it. There was almost another ace to add to the tally here on Overpass.
He's got $1,300 now, so he'll get $1,900 on top of that. He's going to have $3,200, so he can go for Mass and Kevlar. Bombardment of flashes, perhaps, and here comes the Molotov, and perhaps commitment. All 5 players for GamerLegion are on this side.
Oh, Molly hasn't hit the mark there, so Cello able still to tuck away at Toxic, head down, waiting for someone else to take that contact.
Yeah, and Cello's CZ75 is deadly. As he demonstrates, Acor's gone. Look how low they are. And don't forget about that K-Serata M4.
Here he comes.
Ooh. Scout connecting. Takes down one. Volt's gone. All that damage. Now just need to find the finish. Look how low they are. There's only 2 of them left. GamerLegion.
He's just planting. It's absolute pandemonium here on the B bomb side. It's all collapsed for GamerLegion. They get nothing done there. And once again, the scout delivers on all fronts. Fallen with a double kill.
Doing their work, and you see him get the upgrades as well. 3 rifles, 2 AKs, 1 Galil carried across with that M4
that
in
is
the next round.
Big, isn't it? Very comfortable as well. Never really got out of hand for the CTs. Wasn't really a question mark. You could see them, and they're going to be focusing towards Shaw, but Art's got other ideas. He's got a flashbang set up here as well to allow him to challenge, and it's a great flash. They're absolutely done for as he finds the first kill. Second find for a second as well. This is beautiful from Art. What a play.
Oh, they're playing Counter-Strike. That is the name of the game.
Officially,
Yeah.
at this stage. That's a great sequence there. The double flash, you spotted it, Alex. That was just beautiful Counter-Strike, and we'll see 2 players remain for GamerLegion.
And you could see, I love the observing as well, because we got to see that X-ray pushing on the smoke, and just as he rounds into the exposed angle, the flash eaten up. The second even better to push the issue. They're going to have a spotless round here, and you know, this is...
he can't afford to survive this one. If he goes into the next round of $1,500, that could be an issue. But for now, we'll see whether he does go down. It looks like he will. Yuri should have his number here. It takes something incredible with the P250, and down he goes. As we go 2-1, it's to full eco, I would assume, at this point for GamerLegion. So a very clean round there from FURIA.
Mostly gone towards that B site. FURIA not really letting them think for the most part with all this aggression. Quesarado on the line, keeps going wide, but it's Nealon with the AK to find him. And Fallen still playing so damn close. Yuri looking on that short side, spraying, running a damn round. And Fallen hoping he can find a little more value here.
20 seconds.
Here we go. Fallen surrounded at this point. Acor with 20 seconds. As mentioned, Cello's waiting towards Optimus as well. This would be very difficult for them to even get the bomb down, but a misspray from Cello, that could open the door of opportunity now. Fallen needs to back up. He needs to assist. His teammate is being dropped. 8 seconds. If he can deny the plant, that would be everything, and can't do it. Well recovered from GamerLegion. A scrappy finish, but they get the job done there. It was looking like an idyllic setup for the Brazilians as well. They had everyone there in the correct positions, but missing the spray was absolutely everything. All members of GamerLegion now transitioning over, grouping up, getting ready for their final play. Sure, they don't have much utility, and they don't have an Isaac anymore, but there is enough there. Volt with the bomb, enters the bathrooms here, and Fallen finds the first frag. So they've got the advantage once again, but they've been struggling to hold on to them.
Oh, nice from Fallen. He can win the round on his own here, confirming Long is his safe haven. If he can nail this next shot, which he doesn't find the frag though. Tagged up, Keon doesn't pull the trigger. A quick switch to the pistol, and again GamerLegion gonna get that bomb down with just 10 seconds to spare. A 2-on-2 established thanks to Cello, fast on that con flank.
Kios has to play for the information here. Volt going all the way at long. Cello's heard it, connects, and now Kios 15 points of health, hoping to catch a timing, but 1 bullet in the face from Art is enough to secure it, and FURIA bring it to 4.
Couldn't pull out the push still in time, but still great efforts here. Saves the day, tie things up at 4-4. Great shot on Nealon as well. So that's what they needed. Nice flank from Cello as well. He's been delivering all tournament long. Great awareness here. Considered the retreat there from Volt, trying to get in towards the bathrooms and play the post plant from that position, but...
Lining it up. Hearing it. Can Kios catch a timing? Oh, I think his elbow just barely spotted, and Cello could be in trouble. But how's the timing? There's a boost on either side here.
Oh my God.
Neither of them see one another, but Isaac clears it, holding. They know there's at least one more player there, and they haven't seen Cello go aggressive towards short from the pillar just yet.
What is this game? Double boost either side, a wallbang kill to equalize the situation.
Fallen, if he knew, he's got the doors open. He was just, Yep, that's a nasty one to go. 2 there, maybe that's the Cello trade. He could build a whole round out of this. They know it was a boost, do they? You'd assume they know Nealon's there. He's certainly throwing the nade now.
Some really scrappy rounds here, but very entertaining. This is right down to the wire each and every time. And speaking of which, the time has always been a factor for GamerLegion. 40 seconds here as Acor collects a bomb and T-spawn, smoke towards heaven, and maybe a bit of a ruse. You see Volt is helping himself to the A-bomb side once again. Yuri detecting presence towards the connector, finds the frag here, and this is maybe deciding the entire round. Acor can't connect, down to 51 points of health, and bear in mind, he's got the bomb. He cannot justify committing to that fight.
Legging it, waiting to see what's going on over towards the A site. Worried about the flank here, but you can see that creep out towards truck. Art has timed this to a T and is just going to wait for the pop. Wait for the plant. He goes for the knife, and there's no shot in the round now. I was thinking, what's he going to do here? But he's pulled out the blade instead.
I love it. guarantees the round and the finances there. 3 players survive. It's a really entertaining, interesting round of Counter-Strike there. Double boost, wall bangs, missed opportunities, and you don't see this too often, Alex.
You know, one of my love stories about Counter-Strike is how, you know, no round is identical. You know, there's a lot of similarities, but some rounds this one had everything. We had boost against boost. We had Fallen not necessarily getting the first shot he wanted.
And we'll see what they can do with this.
Cello safe from the flashes. He's good with K-Serato's help. Art as well chips in, but that's one back. Tech9 in the feed. It's Isaac that has the snack. With that bomb now loose, it's going to really lose its potency. I say that with bated breath because Isaac long-range Galil.
It's been quite ugly in these sort of scenarios for FURIA. Again, finding those advantages. And before there's even a plant, they're taking these one-on-one duels, and everyone seems to be dropping like flies.
Locking down that bridge side and waiting for the tap to make this move. Wallbang an option. But Volt just tucking, waiting, watching that short line. Acor worried about the flank. And there's that connection. Fallen, bringing it to the 1-on-2. Acor. Can he do it with a Galil in hand? Fallen and K-Serato trying to stay as close as possible, just looking for the info. But Acor, if he times this, if he lurks around the pillar in time, it could have worked well. But there's that headshot, not the second. Fallen with a Glock of all things. P2K maybe pulls it back from the brink, and FURIA find a 7.
There's got a lot of long space. I wonder how Fallen will approach this, as Kios is going to be hanging. Oh, no, he's going down. He's going down straight into the lion's mouth and still gets one frag. K-Serato should catch him on the way back up. It is absolute pandemonium here.
He's been great the last few months. This map is an isolated experience. There's been more misses than you would expect for him. We'll see if he can convert this one. That's more like it. Nice and clean. Acor done for now, I would say. 10 seconds again. That could be their middle name. Gamer, 10 seconds Legion.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
But there
Which
it is.
can stand for many things.
We've got, yeah, I see what you did there. Nice bit of innuendo from Mac. Through on the last game with a 2-0.
And they live here as well, probably go with the
they know the hot spots.
Have a little celebration.
That's a good point, yeah. They are Maltese Falcons themselves. I forgot about that. But Isaac with the first frag here, trying to extinguish the hopes and dreams. Shut down the party early. And here comes K-Serato, though, fighting for his life towards connector. Kios, though, in the smoke, trying to maneuver his way out of the situation, but one step ahead of it. K-Serato continuing this strong form we've seen all tournament long. 4 versus 2, Neelan and Acor to deliver. Quite the powerful duo here, but once again, great read from FURIA. They've got the perfect setup to deal with this. Fallen should be able to guarantee one. Lovely incendiary will flush them out. They have to commit. And now Neelan on towards the bomb site.
That Molly forced Neelan forward, and there's no trade potential by virtue of the Molly. You can see Acor.
Oh dear, Acor mollied himself out.
Yeah, liked the way that felt, I guess. And nice little D-hop into K-Serato's loving embrace. And we have seen a full role reversal from Mirage. K-Serato, bottom of the scoreboard on Mirage. We had Kios at the top of the scoreboard, and now flip over to Overpass. Kios 2 frags. K-Serato racking up a multi-kill here, putting himself up to 14. And actually, with 6 assists, I reckon his ADR's, over 100. In fact, Art, 114 ADR still throughout this half. He's been doing the God's work.
Henry, did you win that Overpass quiz earlier?
I did. His form has been picking up, and now deploying that utility, they are going to have to commit.
Yeah, looks like it's APM that's picking up. He's jumping, he's scoping, he's looking bloody everywhere, flicking around. But let's see if he can connect here. Bit of chip damage done. There's that first one, but the second up on the truck is not going to be able to plant in time. 4's on the clock. They will have time. They will just barely have time to get it planted, but not to pull the guns out. Cello, he knocks him to the knees.
Oh, what's that?
He's trying new ones. Gary is probably the most innovative.
I don't love that one.
No,
that was the archery visor.
Sometimes you miss the shots you take, and we have ourselves potential.
Oh, I like the noise. Random element added to the proceedings. Is it
Novelty.
A firearm?
Hey, that slows time down.
Everyone gets tinnitus. You, me, and your mum. Yuri.
Don't you dare invoke my name.
If you know that reference, that's a fucking great one from Alex. He's done really well there. Well then, here we go. It's going to be a big spray down towards long. It looks like we're done here, boys. It was looking like a really exciting game, but FURIA have absolutely decimated GamerLegion here in the first half of Overpass. They're looking for that 2-0, looking to eliminate the international squad from the tournament. Can they do it? I would say so, but we will find out after the break. basic execution there. 2 flashes, 2 smokes on the T side as they wait for their opportunity. Very similar pistol we saw from GamerLegion as well.
Yeah, exactly. We saw this in the first half.
Those 1x bets odds are not favouring GamerLegion too heavily at the moment at all, but they're trying to get back in, and that pick with the Glocks is looking damn good for FURIA. But short control still in the hands of the CTs could maybe just stop this bomb from crossing the site, which could bring them right back into the fight. It's kneeling from heaven to try and find it, but nothing found just yet. Kios falling, boost into heaven. We don't see this every day.
It's really powerful, but rare the opportunity actually arrives. You can actually get up there, but this is looking beautiful now. It's shut down. How does he read that? Nealon with a big brain manages to deny that leap up and towards heaven. The bomb is planted down. Bear in mind they've got Julies in the hands of K-Serato as well. An incredibly difficult retake with no defuse kit available.
All apart there, isn't it? It's nice connections. Nealon's actually managed to make it a 2v2.
Oh, no.
2v1!
Not again, boys.
This is a fumble and a half. If they let this one go, Fallen, can you convert? Good damage. Now it's only Nealon with 3 HP. Can he really find the 4th? Time is of the essence. He gets around the corner. That's enough, I think. A 10-second defuse ahead of Nealon.
He's done it.
And he gets the info, gets the round. Nealon, despite all of those heroics, it's all for naught, because that number gets bigger for FURIA. 12 in the bag.
Yeah, they're laughing about it. There would have been very different scenes they gave that one up.
Almost 10 hours. I think they started at 12:30.
Yeah, that is fair play. That
9
is
hours,
a very, very good point.
15 minutes since the first game started.
So, we've got Vault here getting absolutely wrecked by Fallen, anticipating the push towards Fountain. I don't think Yuri does know, apparently. This is very convincing. A comprehensive round 18 for FURIA here, unless it all goes wrong again. And it's Kios who makes the first incision here, and he's got the bomb down towards Fountain, so this could have a few more twists and turns. K-Serato needs to provide covering fire right here, right now. Kios 1 step ahead, though. Understands the situation well, but can he find the shot? It's a very important frag, and he pops out of the playground, meets his makeup, and now just Isaac with 9 points of health. So that's going to be 14-4, boys, with little to no money to work with going forward. $2,900.
Lingering, hoping can bring this through, as Henry's highlighted. You don't have much in the way of weaponry, and zilch, nada, raw through.
And you're 14-4 down, right? So you can't really justify allowing it to go 15-4. You pretty much, well, you don't have to, but I would say you should be buying it, right? You need to try and steal this round away. They look like they want to end this as quickly as possible. Cello's not slowing down as he just walks through the water tunnel, gets himself in a spot of bother as well. Flashbang's been deployed, and he knows he could be done for here. Finds the kill, but presumably gets traded, and indeed, it will be Kios to find the shot.
Did well to turn the first flash. Second got him good, dead to right. Yeah, Yuri's presented an opportunity onto Vault, which he seizes with both hands, and takes down Vault with ease. Advantage FURIA.
Here we go then. Pistols and a saved AK, or recovered I should say. That's now gone. Looking very convincing for FURIA. Elimination points on the line here, and it should be in the bag. Just one more kill to find. It's Acor, who's had some impressive moments, but only 10 frags total.
GamerLegion with that partial buy into this one, don't get anything done. And we have got not even a handful, 11 opportunities for FURIA to pull this across the line and secure the playoffs of EPL Season 8.
I was in this position today.
Acor taking this peek, body blocking the flash, reveals his position, and Art has heard it, but that's going to be the bomb hitting the ground, and finally an opening, something for GamerLegion to work with. Art answers straight back though. But
it's a massive advantage for FURIA. You've lost Acor on the AWP, it's a 4-on-4 on a big map like Overpass, you're spread very thin, even more so now. Art continues to dominate this B bomb site. 1 minute remaining, and we've got Volts in towards the bathrooms. He's got an unwelcome guest as well. There's Cello, who will spot him. Oh, and that's a difficult shot. He was moving as well. He did very well to make it so clean.
Yeah, and it makes a world of difference. The element of surprise. Volt makes the call, and Cello takes the space up and over. Oof! Nearly loses his head. A good shot here, and converted by Kios. Does that change the game plan now? With 35 seconds left, Yuri and K-Serato in limbo. Uncertainty is where this could very well be GamerLegion's final round of EPL Season 18.
Oh, I thought he was a truck, but he's out in the open, no cover. Yuri clears it instantly, and there's time to plant just
Oh,
barely.
he's so far away as well. He's got an incendiary, no kit, half health. Isaac with the world on his shoulders here. This is looking like we're done. GamerLegion will be eliminated, and FURIA will be our last team making their way towards the playoffs.
Oh, hold
Maybe
that.
Henry's getting a bit ahead of himself. It has been known to happen here.
I'm not so sure, Henry. I think this one is cooked. It's not planted for him, though. You could think you're going to be looking at bathrooms, right? Okay, Serato secures it. FURIA make the playoffs just in the nick of time. 4th place in their group, but Group A concludes, and the South Americans take the W.
After 2 games today as well, a great performance. Like a few mistakes, a few chaotic rounds, but overall very strong individually. Didn't really miss a beat, and GamerLegion, unfortunately, they'll be gutted at that one.
Yeah.
They've had some great showings throughout the week. They've shown that this is still a competitive team, but go crashing down in a 16-4 fashion in their final map. It's an absolute gut punch. They're going to be hating that one after a valiant tournament, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a crazy form coming out of the Brazilians today, and they are going to be cheering. They're going to be partying tonight as they will qualify for the playoffs. But there's this thing I've heard of before. It's called the lower bracket buff, and sometimes when you have to play this much in a day, it can actually work in your favor.